Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is well. So today I found some blank cards. I thought I had them when I was doing the card for the little boy. Unfortunately, I couldn't find them then. I have found them now though, which is important. So I figured, might as well. I'm hoping my intro hasn't got cut off. If it has, let me know. But I am, give me one moment. I am now just checking everything is live. Oh, you can tell that I struggle. So I am live. Marvelous. Okay, so basically I found a bunch of blank cards and figured why not, draw on them for you guys on stream. Something that I have been, so if you are unaware, I am neurodivergent. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed as an adult, and a number of my friends, who would have thought it, are also neurodivergent. And something that I really want to do at some point is essentially make some congratulations on your diagnosis cards. Because as my friends are getting diagnosed, I'm like, oh, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. You finally have a diagnosis. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, there's no like cards for this. There's only like get well soon cards. There's not, you spent a whole bunch of time trying to learn about yourself and now you have more answers kind of card. I also have a friend whose birthday it is who loves cats, so I figured, as you can tell by my little drawings here of trying to figure it out, one of the things that I was going to do is draw a cat in a box, and the box being the card. So I thought that could be really fun. And on top of that, it means that I get to use a fun new function, which is this. Ha 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 ha! So you guys can see the reference that I am using as I draw. So hopefully this is appealing. If not, I will never do this again. So anyway, less yapping, more drawing. Let's go. I have realized I did not plan this far ahead. So I'm trying to figure out what color I want to put down as a base. I think we're going to be cheerful. So how about a nice light yellow? Not that one though. This one. We'll just give a lovely. Ooh, these markers are great on this card. I like that a lot. But yeah, going to be a smooshed kitty cat. Oh, and also I am trying a different camera. So for the whole time that I have been filming and live streaming, I have been using my phone to record. And today I am using my webcam that I have plugged in and then placed like while you're there. So hello. But yeah, you're up here and my phone is over there for once. So yeah, I'm hoping this works out, because then it means that I can actually have decent. So basically the issue that I have encountered is that I just realized I didn't shake this. Smart. The issue that I have encountered is that after I do these streams and I have lots of fun and I'm really proud of the artwork that I made during the stream, when I go to download it, the quality is awful. Like, it is so, I mean, it's, it's 720, whatever it is. I can't remember ratios. but yeah, it's sort of 720 in quality, and it's awful to make shorts from. So I'm hoping that this is of a higher quality, if you will, so that I can share this outside of you lovely folks, because for a while you guys, and it's been a very, very exclusive club, you guys have been the only ones really to see these streams. Do I sound different? Good or bad? My microphone is closer to me, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Let me know, Art of Horatius, and I'm just going to pull that up. But also, well done, Raymond. That's fantastic. I'm so happy you were able to finish your blanket. But yeah, let me know if I sound different. It sounds distorted. Well, this is... that's rude. Is that any better? Am I better now? Or am I going to have to sort out my mic on stream, which is not remotely what I want? Do you know what? Maybe it's coming... Have you put the thing... What? Okay, well that's... Yeah, I found out why that wasn't working, gang. It picked the wrong microphone. I thought I had picked the right one. Instead of using my normal microphone, it used the webcam's microphone. Oh, whoops. I'm going to pin you back where you were, so please excuse any scuffing sounds. There you are. Thank you. Aha! I am real again. I'm so sorry about that. All of my fuss in trying to get all up to speed for nout. Could you hear what I was saying though, even though it was distorted and weird? Amy, shh, do your story. The blanket out of its soup. Oh yes, of course, because you'll be not plotting it. Stretching it. I can't remember what it's called. You'll be doing a thing. But that's okay that you're half here, Avi. That's all good. And Art of Horatius saying that you could hear everything I was saying, just a wee bit distorted, which is great. I mean, not the distortion, but... And hello, I don't remember seeing you before, Cerex Flickex, I think. I'm going to pull this up on the screen so other people can see what I'm talking about. But hello, I'm sorry if I've not spoken to you and you've been here before, but lovely to see you. I am just pulling... Well, now I feel rude. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, so let's get going. Right, I'm going to do this with normal cat colours, I think, this time. She says, pondering non-cat colours. I might do green. Bugger it, I'll do green. That'll be fun. The cat is now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that has been blocked from my memory. That one was truly awful. Hated that stream. I'm so sorry that you joined me on that stream. This one will be better, pinky promise, less chaotic. That stream is the whole reason I am here right now in the setup I'm in, because it was so bad. I was like, I cannot be doing this again. this is the worst experience I have had streaming, and I cannot, like, because I have loads of fun here. I'm very selfish in this, I'm not gonna lie. I stream because I this is so cliche. I really love chatting to you guys. It makes this feel like it's school again in like the best way. Because what I used to do when I was younger was I would sit and I'd chat and draw with my friends. The only difficulty I'd say with it here is that I can't do any of the listening. I have to do all of the talking. I have to either do the talking or the reading. And so, yeah. And Sirex, the laptop has unfortunately faced a lot of abuse it didn't deserve, and a lot of abuse it did absolutely deserve. It was being a git. But we are trying to be friendlier to this laptop. Poor thing. I'm acting like I've had it for ages. I haven't. I got it specifically to stream from. Because, yeah, I don't know, I just, streaming from my phone isn't the same. Why am I taking these off screen where you can't see them? I'll pop the pens that I've used at the top, and we'll probably go back to, let's be honest. So what I'm thinking is where there's white, I'm going to make that green. Oh, Horatius, that's like so sweet. And hello, random queer. I hope you're well. And Avi the Dragon is saying how they forgot the word counter on Google Docs, and it seems like the chat are very kindly helping them out. I have not needed to use a word counter for many years, so I cannot be much help. Right, okay, so I need your thoughts, which is, do I go green and blue, where blue is the darker parts of the cat, or do I do like the darker part of its pattern, or do I do green and brown and then use the blues as the shadowing? What do you guys think? And of course, I have a very queer chat. Sorry, I mean court. So if you weren't here in the last stream, we have so the chat have decided that they are called the court. Colours, you want the blue rather than the, right, you know what, I'll do it as a poll. New poll. Ugh, I need to stand up because I'm an old woman. What colours should I use? Option 1, green and brown. Option 2, green and blue. And the way that you vote in this is by typing 1 or 2 in the chat. But anyway, so as I was saying, last time I streamed, the chat had decided that they were no longer known as chat. They are now known, you are now known as the court, because we are goblins and fae here. So, have I picked the right one? Yes, this is much darker than you said you were over there. Tisk tisk. Oh well. But yes, so everyone is sort of the court. It's really interesting actually, because I went to a wedding of a friend who actually is, her birthday is one of the ones that I am sort of hoping to make a card for. But they were they'd set it up so that all the different people at the wedding were given different courts. So the table names were all courts of fairies, and the table I was on, the table I was on was the Unseelie Court, which, if you are not familiar with that, are the court of sort of the slightly more evil, mischievous fae, which I felt very, very, very delightful by. Delightful? Delighted. Okay, it seems like that. Do you know what? I went and said I'd show it, and then it didn't show, did it? Because it's rude. And I didn't click it properly. So guys, if you write 1 or 2 in the chat, depending on which option you like the most, we can go from there. But yeah, she had some people at her wedding that she wouldn't necessarily have opted to have at the wedding, and we were trying to figure out ways to be kind of shady about it and give them a really bad court. But universal of everyone who's voted so far, which has been 50% of you, have voted for green and brown, which is great. My only breathing in is because I'm trying to see what colour I should pick up next, not because I'm like, this is a terrible thing. Okay, we'll stop the poll. And I shall pull up my references. Oh, random queer. The pink and green is a really solid colour scheme because they are complementary colours, which means that they are opposite. The chat is gonna, sorry, the court is gonna be like, she's pulled out the wheel. But red and green, so pink and green, are opposite on the colour wheel, which makes them complementary colours. So that's yeah, really sorry. And sorry, Serix, we were a bit too quick with that, mostly because I want to get going with drawing. I'm very selfish that way. I'm sorry. But I'll just put down the brown. It's a light brown to start with because we can always go darker. It is nice and straightforward. We've got lovely stripes going there. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoy these streams. I get really bummed out when they mess up and I can't sort of show you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it. As you may have been able to tell from the various times that I got mad during it. But when that doesn't happen, I have so much fun. It's so nice to see familiar, I was going to say faces, I mean the equivalent, I guess, digital equivalent, familiar usernames chatting. And I thoroughly enjoy talking to you, Court. Random Queer is also known as Alex, so we shall refer to you as such. And also, it's incredibly funny. Sorry. It's incredibly funny to me how the chat keeps going off on different sort of internal chats separate to what I'm talking about. And then when I notice, they're like, teacher's here. Ah, okay, random queer, you are Alexandrite. Lovely. This cat's got a big old squishy face. Although apparently I've made them look way more shocked than I think they are in the reference, but I want them to be all smooshed because I like that in a cat. What? But sorry, I'm just trying to find, yeah. So Horatius said that if someone draws the court, there's going to have to be a massive colour wheel in the background, and I love that. I swear, every time I stream, I pull out my I pull out my colour wheel to explain colour theory, and and that makes it just a smidge more difficult. This is looking mad at the moment. I love it. Hello, Eden. I hope you're well. We are doing a green and brown cat today. This is actually a card. Not that I can open it because I put a clip on it because I'm real smart. But we are drawing this little floofer. I've realised I've already messed up. Oops. But that's okay. We'll fix it. I think I've drawn on the wrong side of this card, and I have come to the conclusion I don't care anymore. Pardon me. I always seem to do these streams after eating, and then apparently my body's like, no, we cannot talk without non-stop burping. Well, I say non-stop, it's probably not non-stop. It feels like it, but it's probably not. I am a glutton for hyperbole. Or hyperbole, as it's spelt. I feel like hyperbole is I mean, I'm used to the superb owl appearing every so often from the Americas, which is always interesting to see. Yeah. Just roll with the mistakes. We're making it our own. We're giving this lovely cat some really orangey or yellowy orangey eyes. Pleasure Nerd is feeling indecisive. Okay. 1, 2. I really thought that was going to turn up on my finger. It did not, but I thought it was going to. Okay, let's do some blue. Right, get some blue in there as the shadow. And I think I'll probably do orange as like a warm tone for here as well. Because orange is just a warm yellow. And we've gone quite cool toned with our yellow today. Which is weird, because normally I don't go cool toned with my yellows. I think it's because cool toned yellows don't suit me personally, you know? Like when I wear a cool toned yellow, I look unwell. I think it's because I've got like a cool undertone, because I'm so cool. Horatius bringing up bringing up the ladybird conversation that happened last stream, where we discovered that I just thought that Americans had a preference and called ladybirds ladybugs, but it turns out it's not a preference. They do just it seemingly didn't know that they're called ladybirds over here, which is just the usual fascinating, of two cultures divided by a similar language. But yeah, right. I'm going to go back over because this colour isn't quite where I wanted it. Actually, I don't know why I did that with the green. It needs to be the yellow. There we go. Lovely, lovely yellow. We'll do a little bit here too. Now, I know currently this looks mad. And you're not wrong. It does. It absolutely looks mental. I am very much hoping that once I do the outlines, it'll pull it all together. But for now, we've just got madness. I was about to start singing a madness song. One step beyond. But they mostly do. I can't remember what their genre is. I know it, just can't remember what it's called. Bum, 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 bum. Two-tone. Two-tone? Two-tone. I think it is. I don't know anymore. We are having to trust the process on this, friends. My wonderful court. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit more like it. Get some of the hairs around there. But I do think maybe more brown. Yeah. Why am I spending time organising this when it doesn't matter? I do not know. But we're here now. We're here. Most of the chat are queer. Hello, Viridian. It has been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're having a lovely time. And the humanoid creature, I couldn't agree more. It definitely looks like an alien at the moment, albeit a cute alien, but still, nonetheless, very alien-like, which honestly I'm kind of all for. Makes it quite fun. Oh, I went back to Viridian. Sorry about that. So I'm just sort of, that's a bit more natural, but we can play about with it too. I'm just trying to see. Oh, I already picked the good. Okay. I need RY2. There we are. You're further along than I thought. I need to start making marks on my thing so I can find stuff easier. I'm just going to add those little corners. Do you know what? I think, what is brown but a darker orange? We can all Oh, I do like the orange though. I'm like, oh, this will be cute. Like, yeah, this is kind of, I like that. We'll do some shaking because I should have done that earlier. No, I don't think that should have gone there, but that's okay. I don't think that should have gone there either. This is the section called Pleasure Nerd Messes Up. Oh, my Faye. My beautiful, wonderful Faye. Whatever shall we do? I will say, Alex, that my favourite part of drawing any cat is drawing their toe beans. It truly is incredibly fun. Right, I'm gonna go for a darker brown now because I don't think this is doing it anymore. So just because many people here have seen this, this is the color chart that I'm working from. What I should have done is test this on a like rough bit of this paper. Did I do that? No. Are the colors turning different to to what I was expecting? Yes. But this is part of the fun. As it dries down, we are seeing very different tones to what I was expecting. But my thought process behind having a cat in here is that on the inside, I could say, and like having the cat practically bursting out is to have something that says like, nothing can contain you kind of thing. Like your power is so mighty that you cannot be contained, much like the cat. But I don't know how my friend is gonna. Actually, I think she might like it. Although to be fair, I think my friend would probably prefer something a bit more goth. But actually, maybe not. I'll probably just include a drawing of her cats because she has a hairless sphinx. Do you know what, Alex? You are completely right. It is giving hang in there. I'm also feeling like it's giving like a hey buddy, you know. What you up to? Don't yell at your boss. Don't yell at your teachers. This is fine. Oh, I do agree that the colour swatch pages can look really good. I have a piece of scrap paper that I used to use for all of my Posca markers, and it looks so chaotic but also so beautiful because it's just as random bits of color, you know, and it's just very expressive accidentally, which is always annoying when you're like, well, that's more expressive than the thing I spent ages on. Great. Oh, let me. I like that idea, Horatius. I really, really like it. I do feel like this particular cat is a bit of a goober, though. I do not feel like they would give you good advice. I feel like most of the advice that this cat would give you would say something along the lines of, why don't you feed me? Very much giving, you know, like Aubrey 2 of the cat world. Feed me, Seymour. Ooh, that's gone right up the edge. But it hasn't gone over onto my table, so I'm counting that as a win. Why am I obsessed with this colour scheme? That's so cute. I love it. Oh, I think I have still kept up the... I don't know. I'm so sorry. My poll has been up the whole time. Which sounds dirtier than I had intended, but here we are. I think maybe the tone beans, you know, the classic tone beans that cats have. The toe beads. Beans. But what? I'm losing it. The toe beans are going to be... wow, my brain just shut down then. But yeah, tone beams. Yes, toe beams, the beams that make the toes. They are... I've just completely lost what colour I was using. Sorry. I'm like, wait, am I using 1 or 2? I'm using 2, which is not the colour I want. Is it the colour I want to use? No, it's not. Let's try 1. Toe beans. Wait, maybe it was. Oh, I've lost it. I think this is the one that I wanted. I can't even remember what I was talking about. I fully lost the... I was going to say the will to live. That's not accurate. Fully lost my sanity. There we go. That is accurate. Let's go. Swoosh, and then a lovely little swoosh. So if you've joined recently, this was intended to be a more accurate colour scheme for a cat. This is where we are now, and it's all because I put yellow down first, and I thought having a green cat would be interesting. And I was right. It is interesting. I also feel like the Rainbow Wheel of Doom is an accurate description of this stream, as you've said, in more ways than one. But so Art of Horatius is saying, I can imagine the court takes sayings literally. So there's a bag of marbles on the floor, lost my marbles. That would be marvelous. But I also feel as Faye, you know, the reason why people say that is because we stole the marbles. Faye are rarely kind. Stealing children. I'm trying to think of other things that Faye do. But they are, generally speaking, not particularly kind folk. They are... Oh, they like curdle milk and beer, I think, too. Not that anyone... Steal the left sock. Yep. Yep. And also the humanoid creature. They are whimsical, so they do get away with it. And they are also, I mean, gang, something that I've really wanted to do is draw a series of like Fae lords and ladies, and then do a reel where I read the Terry Pratchett quote. Now, I am trying to quote this from memory rather than having the quote in front of me, but it's essentially saying, elves are terrific. They beget, or they terrify. I cannot remember. I used to know it off by heart. This is upsetting, but it's really wonderful, and it completely changed how I viewed the fairy folk. Because I used to think, oh, Viridian, always Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett is always on my mind. I'm sure I've spoken about this on stream before. If not, I feel like I should have. I really want to do a graphic novel of some of his books. Predominantly Thud. I really like Thud. I also feel like Sam Vimes would be the first to admit that all cops are bastards. So, but I do enjoy Sam Vimes. I also think, so I've been listening to, and I say I've listened to it a lot. I've listened to it about 3 times in the last 2 months, which is The Thief of Time. And I really like the, so in Terry Pratchett's Discworld universe, there are these creatures called the Auditors, and they hate life in every form, like every form, even if it's just like a little flowering. It just hates life because life is disorderly and unorganized, and they are trying to find ways to end the world and annihilate. I was going to say humanity, but there's also dwarfs and trolls and other races in other species in the Discworld. So I don't really feel like that's quite accurate, but it is. Great. Oh gosh, you guys have been chatting away. Ultrachel, I'm really sorry I don't understand Russian. Whatever you've said, I hope is polite. And I can't quickly get a translator up on my screen, so I'm really sorry about that. At least I've assumed it's Cyrillic. Is that the? Do you know what? I'm just going to stop highlighting my ignorance. But yeah, I've really wanted to, because there's this character called Muriel Agene, and she was formerly one of the Auditors, and then she has to become human to do a task, and in doing so becomes insane for an Auditor, in that she starts wanting to care for humanity because she thinks it's so interesting, as all these stories do. And so this character falls in love with one of the sort of protagonists, and also realizes that she cannot be with them. And one of the really interesting points was how humanity is so fascinating because they invented boredom. Because you've got this whole world, this interesting world filled with unique and wonderful things, and they've invented a way to get bored of it. And that was like, oh yeah. So if you've not read Discworld and you enjoy fantasy and silly British humour, I strongly recommend it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's been a huge part of my life. I genuinely credit it with becoming a bit more charismatic. Not a lot, because I clearly have like awkward charisma. I'd argue possibly more around charisma, but I thought about. You'll have to bear with me because this is a character's name. But oh, sorry, Viridian just literally remembered. That is the scene I want to draw. The one at the end when she's with Death and Ronnie. I wanted to draw that because it's so beautiful. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat in case anyone's trying to talk to me, but you're not, so that's fine. You're all chatting amongst yourselves. Use a big emoji when you want my attention instead of chatting amongst yourselves, because I like you guys chatting. But yeah, there's just, it's so, so there's a character called Moist von Litvig, and he is a con man, and he's part of like the I can't remember how it's referred to in the fan community, but it's essentially like the industrial part. So he starts by setting up the or working in the post office, which was fascinating, and then setting up or sorting out the banks and trying to get sort of notes, like banknotes, implemented instead of coins. And yeah, just it's fascinating. But so he's this con man, right? And he brings people on side whilst conning them. And in, I think it's the later books, the reason that people continue to turn up to work and to be sort of thing is partially because they enjoy their job, but also because he's like friendly, essentially. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I should just be friendlier to people. And that's served me very well ever since. It sounds really daft because like I am quite a friendly person, but I used to feel like maybe it was a flaw rather than a sort of a good trait. But yeah. Gosh, speaking all the languages in the chat. I'm very impressed. I can speak English, a tiny bit of French, and a tiny bit of Swedish. I can tell you that I love you, Jag älskar dig. I will forever speak in apparently an incredibly British accent, no matter what I do. So I have come to the conclusion I'm not going to try replicating the accent anymore. Because I do feel like a fool every time. Multilingual chat. I had a friend, so my Danish friend, I think I've spoken about her in a couple of videos. Wonderful, beautiful, delightful friend. And she we went, so I visited her in Denmark, and she told me that under no circumstances was I allowed to learn Danish. And I was like, oh, why is that? She said, because you have such a lovely voice and such a lovely accent. I do not want you butchering it with my horrible language. And I was like, oh no, it's like, it's fine. And she was like, no, in order to speak Danish, this is not what I've said. This is what my Danish friend said. My Danish friend said, no, you can't possibly learn Danish. It sounds like you will have to sound like you are gargling marbles at all times, and I do not want that for you. Yes, thank you. The blue is stunning. I'm hoping it's showing up the top there well. This is the time for the toe beans, and maybe a little bit in the corner of the eye. So I'm going for the slightly lighter dark blue so that we can add some shadows later. Now my thought for, if this was alcohol markers, I would simply use one colour and build it up. But because they are acrylic markers, the colour is the colour. Like I can't, it's not going to get more or less by me layering it up, you know? So, oh, I've just realised I've been doing loads off screen. I need to make a mark of where the edge of my camera is so that you guys can see it. So, right, we're doing the second toe beans, which are slightly off screen, like off screen, off paper. So they are like, whoop, and then, whoop, and then this one has a pink toe bean, but I'm making it blue. There we go. Oh, that's rather charming, isn't it? Might see. Give me a moment. Okay. I promise there is method to this particular element of madness. Just gonna let that dry. I've lost the lid. No, I haven't. Oh, that was pure panic for a moment. Right, I'm just gonna readjust. Nope, readjust again. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Ivy. Now, I've done the blue to see if it creates like an interesting thing if I try and pop this on real quick. If it doesn't, that's fine. But I just wanted to just see. Pardon me. They're being so rude. It was not me, it was my food. Okay. So what my dad says is, pardon me for being so rude, it was not me, it was my food. It popped up high to say hello, and now it's all over the floor. Which doesn't rhyme, and will annoy me that it doesn't rhyme, but also does amuse me because my dad is a silly man. Right, so what I'm going to do shortly is I'm currently just still playing around a little bit, but I will be going over this with the pen shortly, so I'll just need to wait for some of this to dry down, and then we can get going. And by get going, I mean do the real. No, not even the real. I love all of this. I'm an absolute glutton for just drawing. And I could not agree more, the humanoid creature. They are, all toe beans are perfect toe beans. They are indeed the best. So just waiting. And I've been having a lot of fun playing around with how I'm going to pose my my lovely little gremlin, because yeah, I don't want people to think that I am someone who's made a channel and then exclusively pick Minion as my profile picture, because that doesn't make sense. Sorry, I leant across to grab my pens. So we've got the very, very fine one. We've got the not so fine one. So we've got 0.05, 0.3, and then I'll do 0.8 as well. We'll go from there. What are you? Oh, you're just the brush marker. I don't want the brush one. Like brush marker, sorry, brush fine liner is what I meant. So we'll start with the finest of them all. Right, I'm going to apologize. I may go a little bit quiet when I am doing the eye, but it's only because I want this to be good. Right, do we want big pupils or little pupils? Do you know what? That is a wonderful poll to have. Big. Okay. Haha, Sarek, she got back in time for this one. Finally got you. And you'll need to send a number, like that, because otherwise it doesn't seem to log, and I don't know why. But I'll let you guys do that as I'll just do the outside of the eye, and then I'll do the pupils as the last part. My wonderful, beautiful court. It's funny because I love this, and I always feel like I never quite bring what we discuss on stream into my shorts. Like maybe I should start doing that in the future. I can see people arranging to chat to each other and play with each other. That is great and lovely. I want you guys to be careful about what you put in the chat. Just because you don't know, like this, the chat will be in the replay, so just be mindful that that is there. So don't send any kind of identifying things. I just want you guys to be safe, okay? Just seeing Sarah. But yeah, I really want you guys to be safe. I want this to be a safe space for you, but I am also busy drawing, and so I don't want, because I know a lot of you are quite young, don't give out information for possible bad actors. And I know that you guys are just yeah, chatting, and I really want that to continue. I just really don't start lecturing. I just wanted you guys to be mindful about it. Like, I remember when I played Overwatch a lot, and it's how I've met my Danish friend, and we had arranged to meet up, and so all the adults had arranged to meet up, and I was the youngest of the adults. I was I want to say 26 at the time, and we met up in London, and it was lovely. But some of the kids, so we tried to avoid talking about it around the young people who were in our little group with us. And unfortunately, you know, it had come up a few times when they were there, and these kids had decided that they were going to join us in London. They did not tell us that they had planned to do that. And in addition to that, they had lied to their parents about it. So their parents did not know that we were, didn't know who we were. They'd lied about sort of where they were going. So it made it seem like we had encouraged them to lie, when we were like, no, we didn't even want them to come. Like, they're kids. We can't go to a pub with them. Like, that makes us all feel really uncomfortable, because most of the people in this group who were adults would, like, their day jobs involve teaching children or looking after children in some kind of way. So we were all like, no, don't do that. And yeah, they continued to lie to their parents. We weren't any the wiser. And then one day, apparently a parent had overheard them talking about it, and so had banned them, rightfully banned them from Overwatch and grounded them, and jumped on to confront us. And we had to be like, no, we had no intention, because they were like, what are you going to do with my kids? And you know what, like, they're going to this thing, why are you doing this, that, and the other? And we were like, happy you care so much, like, so pleased you care so much. Literally not our intent. We didn't even want them here, because we all want to be able to drink. And yeah, fortunately, kids, the young people were not, they were able to play again. We were able to sort of state how safe we were, and like show how safe we were as adults, but also to sort of, yeah, reiterate that we were not wanting them to attend. We had not coaxed them into lying. We had actually tried avoiding talking about it with them. And yeah, I remember that so distinctly, because I'm so annoyed at them, because it almost put the whole trip in jeopardy. But yeah, they were incredibly fortunate that we were not creeps to be really, really blunt. Like, yeah, I was really worried for them after that point. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. Is it Ticket? Ticket Feline. Ticket Feline. Ha ha. Lovely to see you. Sorry, I was mid-story. I've also just realized I have been slowly moving this towards me in a way that means that you can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, sorry for the lecture on like internet safety, guys. Sometimes I will get really into like conversations. I had it in one of my shorts. Someone said that they were going to Legoland, and I was like, oh, which one? And they were like, well, like, to be really blunt, I don't want to like dox myself. And immediately was like, oh, I am mortified that I have accidentally tried to get you to disclose personal information. I did not mean to do that. I just wanted to get excited about Legoland. Yeah, we're doing well. So I'm not sure if you've been here before, Ticket, but I need to probably do something about this. The chat, formerly known as chat, have decided that we are no longer the chat. We are a fake court because my profile picture is of a goblin. So yes, we are a lovely fake court, and I have just gone off on a rant or a ramble to warn people about being safe on the interwebs. Because not everyone here is a good actor, which is really, I don't know, it really bums me out that that's the case. Anyway, I'm just going to have a look at our lovely thing. Looks like we're going for big pupils. Excellent. I shall do big pupils. Yes, Horatio editing. What? Educating. There we go. So we're going for, oh gosh, big pupils. Look at that. I might make that blue instead of black because that's pretty intense right there. Not quite get all the way to the top either. Yeah, I'm going to make that blue because that's scaring me. We'll just... And I'll go over with black again. I can't tell if that's creepier or not. Maybe it's the shape. That will have to do. Do like a little scoochy scooch. Did I say Horatio? My apologies. Horatius. I need to thicken up the lines. That's what I was going to do. I was looking at this like, what am I missing? Oh yeah, key part. Let's go. Right. There we go. I appreciate you all for sticking around. Hope it's not too much out of your day, but I also equally hope that you are having fun and enjoying your time here. I'm going to do some dots because I'm a sucker. Right. There we go. Got that there. With you there. Why do I keep whispering? It's a little trait I've got where I just whisper to my drawings. I don't know when that started, but how did that happen? We were going lovely and straight, and then it just went and did a little wiggle. Oh. Yeah, I think the blue with the blue toe beans, I might go out a bit further with there and see how that goes. Just to make that line a little bit smaller, because yeah, I think having the toe beans match the eyes really pulls everything together. I've actually been thinking about getting some grey fine liners, because I am equally susceptible to being influenced. I saw this fantastic artist who did the kind of main underlying sketch, or not sketch, but the like drawing of their alcohol marker drawing. I think it was a superhero, and she used a grey, sort of different grey fine liners, and then she used black to really emphasize the eyes. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, it looked dope. Oh, Art of Horatius, brown fine liners. I have some sepia ones, but I think they would disappear just a little bit too much with something like this, which is annoying. I also don't have as wide a variety of thicknesses. I've also just realised now I've forgotten to add texture to this in any way, shape, or form. Oh dear. Right. We'll have to. Well, I was going to say do it in post. I'm not doing anything in post. I'll just do it now. Get you there, and that lovely leg there. Maybe thicken some of that around there. Yeah, because that one's in front. It kind of goes round like that. Yeah. I mean, the very fortunate thing about acrylic markers is that it genuinely doesn't really matter if I mess up with my my fine liners, because I can go over it again with the paint markers, which takes a lot of the pressure off. I'm not gonna lie, that makes this feel a lot less scary. I agree. Humanoid creature. I really, it's something. So I'm trying to do lots of things that I find scary at the moment. And by scary, I mean, like, you know, daunting. I'm not going to any kind of like Halloween experience or what have you anytime soon. I have no interest in that, but more yeah, like I want to try and set up a shop, which I find terrifying. I want to try and explore just more stuff with my art. I think one of the things that maybe I can explore and share with you guys is playing around and sketching using markers. Raymond, go to bed. Have a lovely sleep. You are delightful, but sleep is more important than watching my stream. You absolute noodle. That's okay, Signal. That's all right. Go to bed, have a lovely sleep, and you'll be better for it in the morning. Bye, bye, bye. Sleep well. And if you haven't already, pop your blanket in the community. I want to see it. Right. I think I'm okay with that now. I feel like every time I layer up, I'm like, oh, I like that a bit more. Don't know why I put my little old lady voice on, but here we are. Okay. So I'm thinking, oh, hello, Demon Slayer. Lovely to see you. And Art of Horatius, I totally agree. I love when there's more contrast. I find it just, oh, it's so good. I mean, it's also, sorry to go down with the art theory of it all, but it also is a sign of a good piece, having strong values, which is like lights and shadows being the difference between the two is being really, really, really apparent, is a sign of a good piece. Because it makes it, I'm using all the corporate jargon today, it makes it more dynamic. Okay, I'm gonna just go in with the eyes again. Why do I feel like I'm being sucked into its eyes when I am making its eyes? That feels unfair. I'm just getting lost in it, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm the one drawing. That's stupid. Oh. So, got the lovely white pen with a really good clicky sound. This is always going to be my go-to. There is a white pen in the set. I just find that it's a little bit more, it's better for lightening things up, if that makes sense, whereas I find this one to be a really good solid white. She says, showing that it is not in fact good. Oh, look at that, it's being a little mischievous little gremlin. I say, wiping my hand on it. Oh, you're bubbling away, you utter. Oh. Right. Hopefully that's not come off on my hands, but it's looking exceptionally juicy today. So but highlighting didn't used to be my favorite part of a piece, but it's definitely become it as I've got more into drawing, because it just, I don't know, it seems to just pull things together really nicely. So I'm itching my head and I'm absolutely terrified I've just put white paint all over my forehead. Like, I feel like that's probably what's just happened. Actually, whilst I'm about it, so I think I'm going to go back in with that orange wherever there's some kind of brown, to just give it, I don't know, a certain zhuzh, I feel like adding that because I like how it looks up in the face, you know? I think adding that will really, really help. Oh, sorry, I'm so... sorry, I've been busy looking down at my art. I forgot to read you my wonderful quote. Alex, I do that too. If I really like a piece, I will scan it before or take a really high quality photo of it, and then I can draw over it digitally. Wait, are there white fingerprints? A little bit. That's okay. We're okay. Demon Slayer saying that they need to get better at using their markers. Do I have any tips? So for me, I find that layering makes a huge difference. I really like when the color peeks through. So I tend to start with often quite a safe color. So I say that today was a really, really light yellow, which has in turn looked more green because I've surrounded it with green. So just playing around, letting the color slightly peek through. What I've found looks really great when I'm doing sort of like pen drawings, but like animal drawings is doing little lines of bright colors. I found that really just adds some like fun with it. I know some people really like layering their colors and blending them. I really struggle with the blending of acrylic markers. I personally don't like how it looks when I do it. I love seeing it by other people, can't stand it when I do it. So I kind of in fact, I'll do a little example here. So I'm just going to do some of that, and then I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then I'll go over the top of it with the colour that I've just slightly covered up. And basically what that does is it lets that colour kind of lightly peek through. So down here in this corner, I put blue to see how it would look. Didn't particularly enjoy it. So I went over it with that darker colour. And as a result, there are some bits where the blue is just slightly peeking through. And I think that looks fantastic. I really like just having those little peaks of colour just slipping through. Because not everything is, like, it doesn't need to be too busy, but it also, I don't like when it's just one big block of colour. I'm hoping that makes some semblance of sense. I say some semblance of sense drunk. I don't think I'd be able to do that, to be honest. Right, so I'm just... But yeah, I think a fun way to do it is if you've got something kind of mundane, like I've seen it where someone did a beautiful drawing of or a painting of an egg, and all they did was they just shifted the color scheme, like just slightly, and like I'm bringing out the color wheel. But yeah, so the color wheel, the poor court are used to. But if something's orange, like shifting it to or orange, shifting it to red, or shifting it over to yellow, and just shifting all the colors one direction over. And I think that makes it really, really interesting. Oh no, color wheel has just ended. I've just put the color wheel back. I am now fingers. Nope. Wiggling my fingers. I am now fingers. What? Where did I get an in-person color wheel? I believe I got it free with an order. but you can get them online. You can definitely get them on Amazon, but I would recommend you don't support Jeff Bezos. But like lots of art shops have them too. So this is literally called the Pocket Color Wheel from the Color Wheel company. Ironically, made in the US. I bought it here in the UK. But yeah, so that they are great. Exactly. You can make a color wheel at home, to be honest. I've been thinking about making a video where I make my own and show you guys, but I've also been like, oh, is that a bit weird? But I'm assuming, seeing how much I talk about the bloody... Oh, gosh, can you see that? Absolute blob. But yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about. I do also need to get split pins in order to do it, which means going to the remains of what was John Lewis. No, not John Lewis. John Lewis is still a thing and very middle class. W.H. Smith. I don't know what it's called now. I don't like it. I'll add some light around there. A little bit there. A little bit. I'm going to go way over the top with this white. I know it. I can just sense it. Right there. Well, that was on me. I shouldn't have done that. That's not the pen's fault. I thought I could get away with a little cheeky press. I could not. This was a valuable lesson. Don't do that. Otherwise you end up with a lovely blob. I'm going to see if I can poke it with a pencil. That doesn't want to pop, does it? Let's get another one. Are you? That bubble does not want to... There we go. That bubble did not want to pop. Oh, yes, do that. That would be great. Yeah, I don't know what happened then. I got possessed by Dr. Pimple Popper then. Okay, I think I'm just about finished. I'm just gonna kind of soften the edges of that, and then I'm gonna take off the clip and colour that part in. Lovely. I think I just want to add some kind of shadow here. Thinking, yeah. And then maybe the darker colour around there. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yes. Yes. Love it. Don't you dare apologise for typos. Typos always happen when using the chat function. I know I, in other chats, have absolutely done several typos when trying to quickly type and be on topic and noticed by Senpai. when one of my favourite streamers pulled my message up, and I freaked the hell out. I was going to swear then. Almost slipped out. Was almost a foul-mouthed little sailor. Kept it in. Right. I know. A foul-mouthed little Do you know what I forgot? Whiskers. Whiskers. How could we forget? And by we, I mean the royal we, meaning me. Wow, that's a lot of juice. There we go. Right. Okay, you're doing okay. I've tested on my hands, as you can see. Oh, thank you very much for reminding me, Art of Horatius. If you've enjoyed this so far, or if you're liking what I'm doing, remember to like the video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Do the YouTubey things. There is a wonderful phrase that I've seen from other YouTubers that I am stealing, which is make sure to like the video, and if you didn't, lie. Don't know if I can quite get away with it the way that they do, but I do like the sentiment. Okay, one more whisker. Quah. That was a bit wiggly. Anyway, it is oh yes, we are Fae and we do steal. But yes, I am really pleased with this. I'll just take this a little bit out so I can show you guys. But this is our lovely cat that you've helped me draw. Empty on the inside at the moment. I'm going to try and flatten it to make sure it's completely flat. And I'm going to reveal what I could have done, which was going to be her two cats looking at each other. But I could not get the sketch to look good, so I stopped. So yeah, oh, thank you so much, Sponge Squidge. I appreciate it, and obviously Art of Horatius. I also really like this humanoid creature. I'm gonna have to talk about this in a short, because I feel like the people who don't attend our lovely live streams are gonna miss out on their nickname. I know I said that I'm finished, and now I've just gone through and been like, I need to add more fur. But what can I say? I'm a liar. I'm a deceiver. I'm not. What a thing to say on a live stream. Yeah, don't trust me. I'm a liar. But I have really had a lot of fun spending time with you guys today. I hope that yeah, absolutely, I will have to do that. I hope that you've had as much fun as I have, and honestly, I feel like maybe at the end of these things I should do like a little call out. But if you want to, I would love to see. If you want to, you don't have to, but I do feel like if you want to, I would love to see you draw yourselves. Does not have to look like you. It could be how you feel you look, like my little goblin. But draw yourself as a little fey entity if you can. It's like a goblin or an elf or a fairy or like a red cap or any of those kinds of things. I'd love to see it. And if you post it in the community, I will try and make sure to do a shout out and like a roundup video, because I think that could be really, really fun. Everyone having their little court sauna almost. That's weird. No, Fae sauna, would that be better? I don't know. Your little own personal thing. That would be great. So yeah. Yes. I would love to see what you guys make. You guys are so skilled, and I'm really in awe of all of the stuff that you make and pop into the community. I really love it. I'm just deeply annoyed that I cannot seem to like formally like it, if you know what I mean. You know how I can like comments in the shorts and stuff and put my little heart next to it. I can only seem to just like as a person, but a moth person sounds incredible. I love that. And it doesn't have to be a finished piece either. Even if it's just a doodle, I would love to see it, gang. Anyway, on that note, you have been an absolute delight. Yes. Before I wrap up, yes, I would absolutely love you to embody your evils. Also your goods, but also evils. Your lovely little balance, your little face self, how you feel. My goblin is like she's the little voice in the back of my head when I want to kick someone in the shins. But yeah, love the idea of being a little moth person. And again, just to sort of explain it a bit more, of like my little goblin, I am actually quite impulsive. I can't act on all of my impulses because a lot of my impulses are not helpful to situations. For example, a majority of my impulses are telling me to dribble tea down my lovely white t-shirts when I'm working. Not helpful. Absolutely goblin behavior, but that is what comes out. So I've chosen to give her like a name or like a face, and she's like the little voice in the back of my head that's a bit more mischievous than I actually am. And I feel like she really embodies that chaotic energy, especially in her little pose there. But envisioning that has helped me not to call managers wankers to their faces. So yeah, she's having her as a little separate entity to control some of my impulses has probably kept me in a job. And by in a job, I mean several jobs. Especially, I'm sure you guys have seen it, the one where the guy was like, yeah, no, we should paint the office. And I was like, out of hours. And I was like, I cannot imagine anything worse. So yeah, my little goblin is my little impulsive thing. So however you view you in a sort of supernatural way, I really want to see it. And oh, actually, I'm gonna demon one. Yeah, that one. The one that I've tried very hard to. I am also one of these people, of Horatius. It has caused me issues in conversations with people where I thoroughly disagree with their choices, like going off 15 minutes into a birthday party to go off with a girl that they were sleeping with who was cheating on their long-term boyfriend. That's a whole story. I think I've talked about it in a short, but that was a while ago. Yeah, that was and he asked me what why I was so upset. And I was like, I'm not upset. And he was like, well, your face is saying otherwise. What's your problem? And I was like, well, I think that's stupid. So yeah, I don't speak to that guy anymore. It's fine. Yeah, I've got so much drama that I can talk about, and I'm trying really hard not to, because a lot of my friends and family follow me on socials, so I cannot say all of the good juicy stories. But yeah, also as a side note, this is taking forever for me to for me to finish up. But what I was going to say is that if you guys submit, I will ask your permission, but I'd love to redraw them too. It's, yeah. So submit your little sonas, I guess, and as our little live stream treat of you guys being so wonderful on here, I'll hopefully maybe even draw them on live stream. So anyway, I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Oh, you submit it into the community tab. So when you go onto my profile on YouTube, there's a community section and you can submit into the community. I have thought about like Patreon and stuff, but that seems like a hassle to set up and promote, and I really can't be bothered. And also I don't know necessarily about the community aspect of that. So, but yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the community. I look forward to seeing you guys hopefully later this week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. You have been gorgeous, wonderful people, and you deserve all the good things. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.